know, Dusty, what happened to the promise you and Craig made to Katie? That you two were going to make peace for Johnny's sake.
You didn't think Craig would honor that, did you?
No, I didn't. But he's not the one who messed up tonight, is he?
May I see him?
Yes, please. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
We both know that that punch didn't come out of nowhere. Craig provoked him.
Dusty swung first. If I hadn't brought him in, my brother would have insisted on it.
Craig's just doing this to get Johnny.
No. But if Dusty doesn't get it together, he just might succeed.
I blew it, didn't I?
Is my other dad in trouble?
Oh, of course not, honey. He just needs to cool down a little bit, that's all. Hey, I've got some homemade brownies in the kitchen. Would you like me to heat one up and put a big scoop of vanilla ice cream on it? Would you like that? All right.
Isn't Carly the best? Come on, I bet you're hot in that jacket. Let me help you out. There you go. That better? What's on your mind, Johnny? Talk to me.
Why did my other dad hit you?
Well, I guess he didn't want me to hug you.
But you're also my dad.
Yes, I am. You know, sometimes grown-ups do things they shouldn't.
Right. But what happened tonight is never going to happen again, is it? I don't think throwing a punch at Craig in public with his 5-year-old son as a witness is going to help your case.
You know as well as I do. He wanted me to lose it.
Well, if you know that about him, why do you fall into his trap?
Every time I see him, it's not just what he did to you or me or my son. It's what he did to my wife. He put her through hell. I lost a lot of time because of that son of a bitch.
Listen to yourself. He's getting to you and he's not even here. I get it. I have a hard time looking at him too after what he did to me, to my family. I don't have anything that he wants and you do.
Which is why he can't marry Carly. He can't show up in court looking like the perfect family man.
Based on what she told me earlier, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, I hope not, for her sake. How can she even think of letting that guy around her kids?
Apparently, Craig's been putting on quite a show for Carly and her kids. Come on, you know Craig. When he wants something, he can be very persuasive.
He wants my boy. I promised Jennifer I would protect him from Craig. I already feel like a failure.
No, you just need to figure out a way how not to let him get to you.
What am I supposed to do? Sit around? Wait for Carly to come to her senses?
Another thing, you could apologize to your son. And I know you're gonna hate this, but you could apologize to Craig, too.
You're the second person this week who's told me to do that.
Maybe you should start listening.
I promise you, Johnny, no matter what happens, there will be no more fighting between me and Dusty. You believe me?
Hey, look what I found. Would you like to draw a picture? I bet that you are as good an artist as your mommy was. Hey, how about some hot cocoa to go with this brownie, huh? All right.
Hey, I'll be right back.
I'm letting you off the hook again. If there's a next time.
There won't be a next time. Will there?
As long as Craig stays away from my son.
Come on, let me give you a ride home.
Just bring me to Metro. I gotta pick up Johnny.
Actually, Johnny's not at Metro. Craig and Carly took him to her house.
Remember what I said. Keep your temper in check.
I'll make sure that he does. Dusty? I thought Margot brought him in.
My sister has a soft spot for almost any man, except me.
You didn't press charges.
What would Johnny think of me if I did that? Let him in. I doubt he wants to wake him.
Hi. He's asleep. I don't mind if he stays.
On the next As the World Turns.
Is Derek my father or isn't he?
You don't want to find out if you're a dad?
I already know. I appreciate you wanting to help, but getting married?
Would solve everything.
Why don't you just leave her alone?
I can't. I love her.
Why don't you just let her go for good?